Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today we're going to talk about the horse in the year of the water rabbit. So if you have the horse anywhere in your Bazi chart, not just for those who are born in the year of the horse, then we're going to look at what kind of risks, opportunities, and just generally the energies you're going to be dealing with in the year of the water rabbit. And the year of the water rabbit officially starts on February 4th, 2023. But obviously, it's always good if we can prepare as early as possible for what's in store for us. Now, the first thing we need to do is to actually plot the Bazi chart. You can go to this link. I'm also going to put it in the notes below to this video, and then you can just enter your date and time of birth. Ideally, with the time of birth, that always gives us a little bit more information. Now, what we then focus on is this part here. Yeah, here you see there are four animal signs, one for the year, the month, the day, and the hour. And these can be four completely different animal signs. They can repeat themselves. Here we've got two tigers in the chart. So we're not just focusing on being born in the year of the horse, but anybody who has the horse somewhere in the chart, maybe in the month, the day, or the hour, this reading is for you. All right, now let's have a look what the horse brings for the next year. So you are actually on fourth rank in the year among all the animal signs, which puts you pretty high up in terms of auspiciousness, which is always a great thing. But even if you have a few inauspicious stars, don't worry about those. Yeah, these are just here to tell us what we need to avoid rather than being fearful of what could happen. But let's start with the auspicious stars first. So first of all, there's the sky happiness star, and as the name implies, there will be a lot of opportunities to celebrate and just be happy. Yeah, so do things that make you happy, either on a professional level or on a personal level. Go to parties, meet with people, and especially if you have the horse in the month, this could mean that you're actually celebrating a promotion. Yeah, so this is a really good start. It's just a happiness energy, and the more things you do that you've never tried before, the more this energy actually kicks in. Now, the moon star is a female nobleman star. So these are energies that are helping you and assist you in life. It will bring people into your life that can help you out. And it's going to be mostly females who will help you out. So do not piss off females this year. That's definitely one key focus. Be sure you be nice to your mother, your sisters, your female cousins, all your girlfriends. Yeah, be nice because they can really help you out this year whenever you need. Now, it could also mean that you can make money from anything female related. So if you focus on your female clientele or female customers, female business owners, then they also bring you more money than just having male clients. Yeah, especially if you have the horse in the chart. Then with the sky officer nobleman, this is another nobleman star that you have in the chart, and this one brings a lot of high-ranking people who support you. So people who are in a position to make a judgment over you or help you out in a legal context. These can also be people who are wealthier than you, anybody who's somehow in a higher position than you, socially, economically, financially. Those are people who can help you out this year and who are actually all around you and willing to help, provided you ask for this help. Now, in terms of inauspicious stars, again, don't worry too much. Focus on doing everything you need to do to take advantage of the auspicious stars, and then that will automatically cancel out most of the inauspicious energies from the inauspicious auxiliary stars. Now, the piercing rope star brings in the risk that you overcommit to things or to people. Yeah, you cannot say no. You just kind of say yes to everything, and then you overcommit and you overinvest yourself in situations or in people, and then you run out of time and you're completely stressed. Yeah, so you feel kind of suffocated by responsibility if you fall into that trap. So the piercing rope star shows you or tells you that you need to be able to say no, especially if you already know you're really busy. So don't overextend yourself. And this is a risk this year. Now, the hook spirit star brings a lot of distractions, yeah, especially emotional distractions. It also brings people who want to cash in on a promise that you've made at some point in the past. You may not even remember that promise anymore, or maybe you said something that wasn't really a promise, but the other person took it as a promise, and so that may come back to haunt you. So if that happens, if you have a person in your life that comes back and says, hey, listen, you promised me this or that, and if it's something that you can just easily do, just go ahead and do it. Don't argue. Otherwise, this is going to be really emotionally draining. Yeah, and another thing of the hook spirit star is that there will be people around you who try to hook you into sort of unsavory situations. They will try to feed you fake news, or they try to twist the truth and scam you. So just beware of things that sound too good to be true. Right. So if that is the case, then just be careful. Take a step back, maybe ask someone for help. You've got a lot of noble people in your life this year. So ask for help if you're not really able to discern what's right and wrong. Now, the triple punishment star is one that tells you that you may be self-sabotaging next year. Again, learn to say no and don't get yourself into situations that kind of ruin what you've achieved so far. Yeah, this can damage relationships with your superiors, with your friends, with families. So really avoid self-sabotage. And we've all been there. We've all had something really, really good, and then we did something stupid, and we knew at the time it was stupid, but we did it anyway. So there will be a lot of these situations coming up for the horse this year. So be careful and really don't let yourself get into situations that could end up really, really badly, especially if you know that there's a risk for that to happen. And then lastly, we've got the Great Assembly Star. So the Great Assembly Star, as the name implies, Great Assembly means that you may end up in a situation where you have a crowd, there's a lot of people, it's overly crowded. And then with this energy, there's a risk then that you may get into an accident in crowded places. Yeah, so mishaps related to crowds. Yeah, when there's no proper crowd control, anything, avoid situations where you're in a crowd and you feel sort of unsafe, then remove yourself immediately from this situation. Yeah, avoid accidents in overly crowded places. Now, the best months for the horse are the February, July, and October. So if you have any important decisions to make or anything, any life-changing decisions, then do these things, do these important activities in February, July, and October. Whereas the more negative months are January, March, and December. Now, it doesn't mean that these months are disastrous, but you just have to be a little bit more careful with what you're doing. And I would say avoid really life-changing decisions or activities during those months. And the focus in general in 2023, during the year of the water rabbit, should be to tap into yin energy. Yeah, yin energy, again, going back to the moon star, the female nobleman. Surround yourself with more women, with female friends, with female clients. That's the yin energy that you need to tap into. Anything that's a little bit more yin. Also, be more subtle in your interactions. Do not be too aggressive. That's also being subtle and kind of a bit more in the background. There's also a yin energy. Um, it sounds negative, but be a little bit more manipulative rather than too assertive and straightforward. Yeah, be reactive rather than proactive. Just follow the lead, and then you will do really, really well. Tapping into yin energy also means that if you need to seal a deal, do it in the evenings over dinner time, because evening is a yin time. And so then suddenly you will have the advantage on your side. Again, don't overcommit and learn to say no during the entire year. Make sure that you have enough time for all the commitments, all the people you promise something to, and learn to say no whenever you feel that it's getting a little bit too much. And then also focus and be present. Don't get too distracted by things that are around you. You need to be present, yeah. Filter better, yeah, filter better, and don't lose your grounding, don't lose your emotional balance. And then lastly, avoid mass gatherings and crowds if you can, yeah, or at least those where you know it's a little bit unsafe. So these are the focus points for you in 2023. If you have the horse anywhere in your chart, yeah, year, month, day, or hour. All right. So with that, I hope this helped. I hope you can make some planning and join me for the next session when I'm going to talk about the goat. So that will come up in a couple of days. I'll upload that video. So yeah, if you have any questions, any comments, please put them in the comments below or get in touch with me directly if you would like to have a more personal reading for 2023. And please, as always, like and share this video and subscribe to my channel. See you soon.